So this is the second installment of the bedroom progress video here. This is like a bad this old house impression, but here we go. So in the last video I showed you that the outlets are all working. Two different breakers feed two wires that come up from the basement from the breaker. That's all new wire, and that hits all the outlets in here and in the room next door. I have gone around, and even though those wires are for the most part dead, the old wiring has all been capped and taped off, and it's secure at this point. So the next step is actually a third wire that I brought up, and is actually going up into the attic, which is going to power the lights and the fans. I have a ceiling fan in here that's existing. You can see it's running now, which is a good sign. But and it had a light coming off of it. I don't want to use that light anymore. I'm going to install recessed lighting in the ceiling. It'll be dimmable recessed lighting, but I wanted to keep the fancy Lutron switches that I have here, which I've also reinstalled. So what I've done is I've run a new wire coming up from the basement up into the attic, and we can go up to the attic to see that. And the idea is just that I will end up using that wire to power all the ceiling fans in the other rooms. But for now, the only thing that's on that whole circuit is just the fan and the light that you see now. There's going to be 3 recessed lights in the ceiling, and this is the ceiling over top of the bedroom. You can see that's one of the recessed lights, which is dimmable, that I've installed, and then 2 other ones will be installed in series with the rest. This is the wiring from the fan. I ran a wire up the wall here. This is the same wall that we were looking at before, where the other wires come up. So I ran a wire through the floor in here over to the fan, and then this wire comes to the switch right here, goes down the wall there, hidden beneath a broom. And here you can see a lot of the old wiring, a lot of the knob and tube wiring that is in the house. And this is kind of what we're slowly chipping away at. There's one of the knobs there with no wire on it, which is a good sign. So wire coming in. This is my work light. Wire coming in from the box. Wire coming back from the switch, and then wire going out to the floodlight, which not floodlight, but the recessed light, which is not installed yet, but is working. And that's it's basically all the electrical work that's going to be done in the room, save for adding the 2 other recessed lights. But that's it for now.